Are you guys upset that ASU didn't go after Deion and went after Dilly? In the long run, I think Dilly might be better for you because Deion will move on in 3 years. Sean, I'll let you tackle that first.
No, I mean, this is a point that I keep making and I was making to the Buffs guys this morning, right? With Deion, is that like, I don't think anyone knows what's going to happen with Deion. But all you do know is what Deion's done in the past, and it's a proven track record that Deion kind of just moves on fast. He obviously did it on Jackson State, but it's something he's kind of just done throughout his career. And so that's the only thing I can really base it on. I mean, I think there's a scenario right in which he stays. But I don't know. Dilly this was Dilly's dream job. There is no reason to believe that Dilly, even if an Alabama were to come calling, that he'd want to be somewhere else because he's an ASU guy through and through. He went here. Like, he cares about ASU more than he cares about being a Division I college football coach, I think. And so I think even if he finds great success here and even go crazy, starts winning national championships, I think he would much rather build a dynasty here than go somewhere else, regardless of whatever comes with that. So I agree. I think that Dilly ultimately was the better choice because he lives and breathes ASU. And ASU is a very unique place. They face very unique challenges, and Dilly has a good understanding of that in a way that I think not just Deion. I don't think it's really even about Deion. I think very few coaches would have been better for this job than Kenny Dillingham. I
think, and I totally agree with you on that. I think, to be honest with you, I think both programs made the right hire.
I agree, 100%.
I think Deion was right for CU, and I think Kenny was right for ASU. I think CU needed a massive overhaul, and they needed to really change their image based off of the last season and kind of the history of the program. Yeah. It fits Deion. It fits we'll be here 3 years, and we are going to blast it on every billboard, and you're going to know who we are. Oh, yeah, we're going to take it over. And that's what they've done so far. Yeah. Shout out to them. I think it was perfect, again, to revitalize CU.
And I think that's important. Even if he does move on, he has done irreversibly good things for Colorado because Colorado was a complete joke.
Yeah.
They were in a very bad spot. And I think because of everything that Deion has done, even if you were to move on, the perspective of that program and that school is going to be forever changed because of Deion. So I agree that even if he were to leave, even if he doesn't really even win games, and he doesn't really accomplish anything he wants to do when he moves on,
it was the right move.
It was the right move. I know that talking about the chat. I don't think Deion's ever going to the NFL.
I
do. The one thing about Deion is I do genuinely believe he loves
college.
I think he loves kind of. I don't know how to phrase having that power over the. I mean, one of the things that he said before is he doesn't like the idea of coaching guys making a bunch of money without that just aren't dogs. Mm-hmm. And that's a point that Jake had made on the show, right? You're not finding that as much in college. They're obviously money's a big part of it, but that money is a lot more directly related to their play, I guess. I don't know. It's just obviously a very different situation. There's more of a mentorship part of it that I think he genuinely enjoys. I think the one cog and all of that could change things is what happens with his kids, especially Shedeur. If Shedeur ends up being a starting quarterback somewhere.
Starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys?
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's the Dallas Cowboys, then Jesus.
Atlanta Falcons.
Then, yeah. Atlanta Falcons. I think his kids changed a lot, and I think that might have been a part of the reason he went to Colorado more than anything. Right? It was certainly a better situation for Shedeur. Yeah. Right? Shedeur proving that he can do this on a Division I level and a Power 5 level. It means a lot more. All respect to Jackson State and their conference and stuff and their competition, but it's obviously not the same. But so I don't know, but ultimately I agree with you 100% that it was the right decision for both schools.
Yeah, Kenny, like you said, this is his dream job, and you
needed someone committed.
You have no reason to not believe that Kenny is going to give everything he has to this program, and the reason that was perfect is because it felt like they just had a coach that really didn't care about the program.
And obviously Herm is very different from Deion, but they are the same in the sense that I think the hire was made for not necessarily football reasons, but a lot of the off the field stuff they hope they can provide. Obviously, it didn't really pan out with Herm in the way it has with Deion, because again, they're very, very different. Deion's younger and more fun and understands this a lot more than Herm ever has. I think the program clearly needed like a fun and re-energization that Colorado team did, and this team clearly needed someone who was dedicated, that was going to stick through it not being fun, was going to, really understand that he needed to find a way to motivate fans to support the team and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, it just Kenny was 100% the right choice.